Okay, so I'm gonna go now check out this company called IOGEAR, and so they make mechanical keyboards specifically for gaming, as well as mice, and they have some really cool stuff. So let's go check out IOGEAR.
Okay. All right, so this is our GKB 710L. This is our top-of-the-line keyboard. It is a mechanical keyboard with blue gaming switches in it. It has 5 macro programmable buttons. It has a Windows lockout function. It has the ability to swap the WAS and D keys with the arrow keys over here. It has 7 different lighting patterns. So if we switch between our on pattern to our breathing pattern, to our follow me pattern, to our reverse follow me pattern, where the lights go off, to our explosions, to our divide pattern, so it will just run the length of the keyboard, and to our launch pattern, and then back to on.
Nice.
This is our GKB 703L keyboard. This has 3 colors of backlighting. It also has the ability to switch the WAS and D keys with the arrow keys. It is a membrane style keyboard with specially designed keycaps that feel very similar to a mechanical keyboard. They have a positive roll-off feel. Also is water resistant, so if you happen to spill your Big Gulp into the keyboard, you can simply take it into the kitchen, rinse out the keyboard completely, and then go back to gaming. From there we go into our GKB 704. These are our new entry-level gaming platform keyboards. They are complete aluminum top sheet that is anodized black or anodized gray, depending upon the keyboard layout that you want. This is our Imperial White layout, so it has all white, double injected keycaps. So in 10 years, even however much use you put in this keyboard, these keycaps will still look exactly like they do now. So the double injection does not wear off. It's actually injected with a clear color into it. So very long-lasting keyboard. This is a $29.95 keyboard. Okay. And from there, let's talk about our new headset. Okay, so this is our new universal gaming headset. This headset has a removable chat mic, which is great for when you're playing games, but when you want to listen to music, then you want to remove the chat mic and you can walk around and not look like a sports broadcaster. Right. But what we give you that nobody else does is we put a secondary microphone actually in the headset, so that if you're walking down the street listening to your music or in the gym working out, you can actually take a phone call and still have them hear you, unlike anybody else. Now, in addition to supplying all of those things, we also provide, if you follow me over here, we also provide this is our PC adapter. So it comes with it. It has the volume control on the side and the microphone mute switch here. Now, we also provide our Ps4 adapter with this. So what normally happens with a Ps4 controller, you can plug the headset directly into the 3.5mm jack. The problem is that the only way to adjust the volume control is to pause the game and go into the system menu. So instead of doing that, we provide you with our Ps4 adapter. Now, with our Ps4 adapter, your volume control is at your thumb or finger, your mic switch is here, and the headset plugs directly into the 3.5mm jack there. So it is truly a universal headset that works with your phone, your tablet, your PC, your Mac, your Xbox One, or your PlayStation 4.
Nice.
This is our new gaming mouse. This is a 8200 DPI laser mouse using the Avago 9800 sensor. It has 8 fully programmable buttons with our software. So and it is ambidextrous, so you can set all your side buttons on either side, macros, keyboard functions, whatever you like. You can set that with our software. This is our Imperial White look, so it matches our Imperial White keyboard and our Imperial White headset. From here we go to our Reticle, which is this is our first-person shooter mouse. This is a pro-level mouse. It has 5 different profiles that you can save into it, so it's a full 128K of memory. It has scrollable DPI, so we just push the DPI button and we can shift through 5 saved DPI settings. And if you look on the side, we also have a sniper button. So when you push the sniper button and you're holding the aim down sight button, it will lower the DPI setting to whatever you've preset, so that way it makes it easier to get a good headshot. Now, in addition to all those things, we also have a tuning system of weights, so that you can add weights or remove weights to provide the balance that you need for your gaming style. So the retail price of this mouse is $49.95. And that uses the PixArt 3310 sensor, which is the top-of-the-line sensor for first-person shooter mice right now. Okay. This is our Genie 630. This mouse is a fully ambidextrous mouse using the Avago 3050 sensor, so it's a nice gaming sensor. It's 9 buttons, 8 of which are programmable with our software, and it retails at $29.95. This is our GME 652UR. This is actually a dual profile mouse, and what I mean by that is it works for your desktop or your gaming. Now, a lot of companies will take a gaming sensor and they will try to effectively dumb it down to get more battery life out of it. So when you're dealing with a wireless mouse, the problem with gaming sensors is they take a lot of power, so you get a limited run life. Well, instead of trying to dumb down the sensor, we actually use two separate sensors. We have a desktop sensor and then we have a gaming sensor, so you can switch between them. The reason for doing that is when you're using a desktop mouse, you want to have prediction on, which means it makes it easier to draw straight lines. But if you're a gamer, that's the worst thing you can do because it's very hard to go diagonally or move circles easily. So instead of compromise, we actually use two separate sensors. Now, although you can game wirelessly for 8 to 10 hours at full power on the gaming sensor, we also have the ability to unplug the charging dock and plug the cable directly into the mouse, so now you have unlimited time run. Okay? That mouse is $49.95 on there. Okay. Okay. So what we're demonstrating here is our Keymander. What the Keymander is a controller emulator. So if you look at our layout here, we have a keyboard and mouse, but we're actually gaming on a PS4 system. So if you see here, I'm actually gaming with a keyboard and mouse, and I can bypass the controller completely. So I have a much faster system, a much more PC-like experience. So if you're a PC gamer, you can finally go to consoles and have the same experience you're used to, but you don't have to upgrade your computer every time you get a new title. And if you're a PS4, PS3, Xbox One, or Xbox 360 user, you can use Keymander and finally get rid of the controller and have the experience that it always should have had from the get-go. This Keymander is retail priced at $99 and includes our user interface software so that you can dial in all the keyboard bindings and the mouse sensitivity the way you like.
Perfect.